Now children, practice set 46. A page of calendar is 45 centimeter long and 26 centimeter wide. What is its area? So children, here length and breadth of a calendar are given. You have to find the area of calendar. So children, what is the shape of calendar? The calendar is rectangle in shape. Therefore, we will use the formula for area of rectangle. First, we will write the length of the rectangle 45 centimeter and breadth of the rectangle or calendar it is 26 centimeter. Now, area of calendar is length into breadth, that is area of rectangle 45 multiplied by 26. You multiply both of them, you will get 1170 square centimeter. Therefore, area of calendar is 1170 centimeter square. Second, what is the area of a triangle with base 4.8 centimeter and height 3.6 centimeter? Children, in this example, base and height of a triangle are given. You have to find the area of a triangle. For that, first we will write the given part. Here the base of a triangle is 4.8 centimeter. Height of a triangle is 3.6 centimeter. Now as we have to find area of a triangle, we will use the formula half into base into height. Now put up the values of base and height. You will get the next step as 1/2 into 4.8 into 3.6. Now divide 4.8 by 2 and multiply it by 3.6. You will get the answer as 8.64 centimeter square. Hence, area of a triangle having base 4.8 centimeter and height 3.6 centimeter is 8.64 square centimeter. Example number 3. What is the value of rectangular plot of land 75.5 meter long and 30.5 meter broad at the rate of 1000 rupees per square meter? Now here you have to find the cost of land whose length and breadth are given. So first we will write the given part. Length of rectangular plot of land is 75.5 meter. Breadth of rectangular plot of land is 30.5 meter. Now as these are the length and breadth of a rectangle, we will take the area of rectangular plot of land, that is length multiplied by breadth. Here length is 75.5 and breadth is 30.5. So we will write it in place of length and breadth and then multiply it. You will get it as 2302.75 meters square. So this is the area of the plot. Now cost of 1 square meter is given. You have to find the cost of 2302.75 square meter of land. So here we will multiply the cost of 1 square meter with the cost of 2302.75 square meter of land. Here cost of 1 square meter of rectangular plot of land is 1000 meter. Therefore cost of 2302.75 meter square of rectangular plot of land is 1000 into 2302.75, that is 23,02,750 rupees. Hence, value of the rectangular plot of land is 23,02,750 rupees. Now children, fourth example. A rectangular hall is 12 meter long and 6 meter broad. Its flooring is to be made of square tiles of side 30 centimeter. How many tiles will fit in the entire hall? How many would be required if tiles of side 15 centimeter were used? Children, in this example, length and breadth of rectangular hall are given. Also, length of the side of a square tiles are given. You have to find how many tiles will fit in the entire hall if the square tiles are of side 30 centimeter and also of 15 centimeter. So here we have to consider two cases. In first case, we will consider the tiles of 30 centimeter side, and in second case, we will consider the tiles of 15 centimeter side. For that, in order to find the number of tiles, we will divide the area of hall by the area of square tile. In first case, by the side having 30 centimeter. In second case, by the area of tile having side 15 centimeter. So children, here first we will write the given part. Length of rectangular hall, that is L, equal to 12 meter, and breadth of rectangular hall, that is B, equal to 6 meter. Now area of the floor of a rectangular hall is length into breadth. Here we will take the formula of area of rectangle, as the hall is rectangular in shape. That is 12 into 6, that is 72 meter square. So this is the area of the rectangular hall. Now we will find the area of square tile. But if you look here, the length of the side is given in centimeter, whereas length and breadth of rectangular hall are given in meters. So here we have to convert the length of each side of square tile in meters. Now in first case, it is of 30 centimeter. We will divide 30 by 100 in order to convert it into meters. So we will get 0.3 meter. Why we are dividing by 100? Because 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Now area of each tile is side into side, that is 0.3 into 0.3, it is 0.09 meter square. Now in order to find the number of tiles that will fit in the entire hall, will be equal to area of the floor divided by area of each tile. Now what is the area of floor? It is 72 meter square. What is the area of each tile? It is 0.09 meter square. Now here the denominator is in decimal form, so we will convert it into natural number. Now 0.09 is 9 upon 100. So 9 upon 100, here the 100 is in the denominator of the denominator. So denominator of the denominator will go in the numerator. So here you will get 72 into 100 upon 9. Now 9 ones are 9 eights are 72. 8 into 100 is 800. So here you will get 800 tiles will be required having side 30 centimeter to fit in the entire hall. Now let us consider the second case. Length of each side of a square tile used in the second case is of 15 centimeter. Again we will convert it into meter by dividing it by 100. 15 upon 100 meter, that is 0.15 meter. Now let us find the area of each tile having side 15 centimeter. That is side into side. Here 0.15 into 0.15. Now 0.15 into 0.15 is 0.0225 meter square. Now this is the area of tile having side 15 centimeter. Now to get the number of tiles, we will divide area of the floor by area of each tile. That is 72 upon 0.0225. Now again here the denominator is in decimal form. Now we will convert it into natural number by converting it in numerator denominator form. So 0.0225 is 225 upon 10,000. Now do the cancellation, you will get 3200. That is number of square tiles having side 15 centimeter here required are 3200. Now example number 5. Find the perimeter and area of a garden with measures as shown in the figure alongside. Now children, look at the diagram. Here this is a garden. Look at the shape. Here this identical marks shows that each side of this garden is same or equal. Now here it is given 13 meter. Hence each side is of 13 meters. Now we have to find the perimeter. So the shape of the garden is in the form of polygon. So we will use the formula sum of all sides of the polygon. So how many sides are there in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And each side is of 13 meters. So we will add 13 12 times, or you can multiply 13 with 12. You will get 156 meter. Hence perimeter of a garden is 156 meters. Now in order to find the area of the given garden, we will divide it into 5 squares. Just draw the line that join these two vertices and these two vertices. Like this you will get 5 identical squares in the given garden. Now length of each side of these 5 squares is same, that is 13 meters. Now if you find the area of one square, you will get the area of all the 5 squares as identical. So we will find area of one square and multiply it with 5 in order to get the area of complete garden. Now given figure of a garden can be broken into 5 squares as follows. It is clear to you? Here I have drawn it with the dotted line. Now length of each side of each of the 5 squares is equal to 13 meter. Therefore area of each square is side into side, because each square is a square. Now 13 into 13 is 169 meter square. Now area of 5 squares is equal to 5 into area of each square. Area of each square is 169. Multiply it with 5. You will get 845 meter square. Hence area of given garden is 845 meter square. Children, here we have completed with practice set 46. You all have to complete your copies till here. Thank you.